that I'll be able to see. You don't know, baby, when you hold me and kiss me slowly, it's the sweetest thing. You don't know, baby, when you hold me and kiss me slowly, it's the sweetest thing. And it don't change. If I had it my way, you would know that you are the coffee that I need in the morning. You're my sunshine in the rain when it's pouring. Won't you give yourself to me? Give it all. Hey, I'm doing great today. How are you? And those brown eyes. You're my water when I'm stuck in the desert. You're the talent on the table, my head hurts. The sunshine of my life. I just wanna see how beautiful you are. You know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where you go, I'll follow. Hey boo, my day was good. I cannot complain. I ain't really just been making too many I ain't did no stories cause I've been working on my back end. Like I've been doing a lot of back end work. Like for one, I've been trying to make sure that everybody receive their emails. I've been trying to make sure that everybody receive their emails when they order their treats. I've been trying to make sure that everybody is receiving like the first few chapters of the book when they receive it. I'm actually working on another book already, believe it or not. Um, what else have I been doing? Yeah, and I got a little thing that I'm doing called car fund. So I'm trying to save up to be able to get a car in like maybe 2 to 3 months because well y'all don't know. But my car fucked up for a little while back. It actually fucked up like at the end of May. So I haven't been without one for a long period of time. But when you so used to being able to move around, I done had a car since maybe that flaming back there. I thought it was so bad. I done had a car like since I was maybe like 17 years old, like my stripper days. I had got me my first car was a little Kobo, and I done had a car ever since. So it's kind of like being without a car. It's kind of like it has its pros and its cons. But the thing is, because I haven't had a car, me and my kids have really been in the house all fucking summer, and they are not used to that. I'm not used to that. We go places, we go to water parks, like we do shit. We take a little trip every summer. And this is the first summer that we have not been able to go anywhere. And the fact that I do not have a job this summer makes it even more difficult because I have all the time in the world now to do the shit that I like to do with my kids. What? Huh? Yeah, I got the remote because I was listening to music. Okay, hold on. Hold on, I'm finna give it to you. Y'all want studying that remote till I came in there and got it. Don't you got a remote on your... Don't you got a remote on your iPad? No, iPad. Damn, put it on the charger, huh? Well, yeah, so the fact that Julia So anyway, that's what I've been working on, the car fund thing. And I also, like I said, I'm working on another book. Then I'm working on other videos for YouTube. Thank you, boo, for the gift. I appreciate that so much. And I've been back writing poetry. Like I've been taking a little time for myself as well. Just trying to see where I'm going with everything, because to be real with y'all, like I really want to write a show. I want to make a show. Um and I just need to figure out what steps I need to take in order to turn my stories into something a visual. Like I think I might just stick to books for now, because books create a script. So I'm just probably gonna stick to books for now. But I'm working on my second book, which is a story that you've already heard. But I'm just gonna go more in depth with it. Not, Sunday dinner is already selling. It is still on pre-order. My books are supposed to arrive August the 30th. I got the date. They're gonna be here August the 30th. I'm gonna start sending some out next week, because I will have half of my inventory here, but the rest of them won't be here till August the 30th. So some people will start receiving books next week. And when you get your book, hold on. When you get your book, because the fact that I'm selling the books for $21 and printing cost a little bit less than half of that, I'm really just giving the books away, because I want reviews on the books. I want people to tell me how they like the book. You know what I'm saying? I just want to give myself some exposure. So making money off the book is not really just my goal right now, being honest. Like my goal is to get myself out there and get myself exposed to people that like to read. And, I just want to be on somebody's bookshelf, a book they done picked up and wanted to read it more than one time. Okay, that's the goal. But I'm gonna give y'all these bookmarks. Give y'all a bookmark with y'all book, because I'm gonna be shipping them out myself, which means I'm gonna put my little name in there, sign it or whatever. Because that signature might be worth some money in like a year or two. You know what I'm saying? And since this is my first book, it's very personable to me. And I wanna show y'all how thankful I am that y'all actually trusted me and got the book. Some people are, I want real people though. Cause the thing with AIs, when I'm trying to, like the way my stories are, I would hate for AI to give the same person a different face. Like I need my shit to be consistent all the way through. Now, could I do AI? I have to figure it out. I have to figure it out, but I do want to turn my stories, because I feel like I tell the stories so detailed that a lot of people be thinking I was there. Like that pastor story. That story is made up. I literally just made that story up on the fly. Like that story, somebody just put the camera up to my face. A lot of my beginning stories, and you could tell they kind of throwback based off my hair. Okay, you gotta just look at the kind of hairstyle I get. I've been bald head for I've been bald head for a while. I grow back, then I cut it, grow back and cut it. That's just a cycle. And you could tell that I was freestyling a lot of them, because you hear a lot of uhs in there, because I'm just doing it as I go. And this story was something I just thought of, y'all. I just know that, sometimes pastors be putting on this facade. So this is a true story right here. It's this woman. I was married into the family. So, with my ex-husband family. And when I first met her, she was single. She ain't had no man. She had actually had had somebody that she was married to previously, but she wasn't married then. Now, so after maybe like a year of me and him being together, this was actually before we even got married. A year or 2 years into us being together, she ended up meeting this pastor that he stayed in Arkansas. And he just really seemed like, he loved her. He seemed like such a cool guy. Like I even went to his church one time, and I don't go to church. You know what I'm saying? I went to his church one time, put on a dope ass sermon for his congregation. His sermon was so good, it made me say, "Oh, I'll go back." And for me to say that, you heard me, ex-husband was shocked. You will go back? I was like, yeah, I'll go back. Hey, yeah, I'll go back. So, maybe like some time after, I can't put a number on it, but they end up getting married. She moved to Arkansas with him, and we stopped seeing much of her. We was like, I'm like, damn, where she at? Like for my wedding gift, she got me this expensive ass shawl. The shawl itself was like $175. Ask me where that shawl at now. I'm gonna tell you I burned it right along with my marriage. It's gone. So she had got me like this nice shawl. It was black. That was my favorite color. It had like little crystals on. It was cute, but I ain't got it no more, honestly speaking. And he ended up telling me, like, we ended up getting a phone call one day from his dad's sister. So it was his auntie on his dad's side. Bam. So we ended up getting a phone call from his auntie, and his auntie was crying. And he was like, "What's wrong, Auntie Bunny?" That's her name, Bunny. He was like, "What's wrong, Auntie Bunny?" And she was like, I forgot the fucking auntie. I forgot her daughter name, but she was like, "She did." If y'all look up Arkansas pastor kid on the live, his killed his wife. Y'all will see. He killed the wife. He killed his wife in front of her grandkids. Yup, in front of her grandkids. If y'all look it up, Arkansas pastor kills wife. It should pop up. Actually, I'm finna look it up now. If I'm not mistaken, he shot and strangled her. This was a little while back now. Alright, let me see if I can find it. Arkansas pastor killed wife. I don't know what part of Arkansas they was in. Don't know that. You need to know my current location. Yeah, her name was Shonda. And he killed himself. I ain't even know that part. Her name was Shonda. This her. Let me see. I need to see a picture. Oh, he attempts to. Oh, is this it? Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure. I think her name was Shonda. Yeah, her name was Shonda. That man killed her. Don't nobody even know why they had got into it. The kids, her grandkids was there. Don't nobody even know why they got into it though. Because it didn't even look like, but people, the signs were slick there. Just being honest. You subscribe, thank you. Let me see. Yup. Bam. Let me read it. Let me read it right now. So I be telling my kids not to be loud as hell. They don't give a damn. I love my house loud though. That mean my kids happy. So, an Arkansas pastor who's affiliated with Mount Olive Missionary Baptist Church said to attempted suicide after shooting his wife in their home. Officers responded to a domestic call in the 100 block of Oakland Street around 10 p.m. on Saturday, December 30th. Upon arrival, the officers heard a gunshot coming from inside the residence. After entering, authorities located 50-year-old Shonda Owens, who was dead upon arrival. She was injured to an apparent gunshot wound. The victim's husband, 51-year-old Lyndon Jerome Burkett, was airlifted to Regional 1 Medical Center in Memphis with a self-inflicted gunshot wound. He was in critical condition. According to the report, police received a call from a woman claiming that he had punched her in her face before they arrived at the house. Police said the victim's two grandchildren, 5 and 6, were inside the home when the shooting took place. So was her grandkids. I wonder did he ever get charged. Now I want to do some digging. Let me see. I need to find. I want to dig a little bit now. Now I want to do some digging. But how was your day? How was your day? So it's just like a lot of people ask me where do I get my stories from. I swear to y'all, my stories be from personal experiences, shit I done seen, stuff I done witnessed, my imagination. Like the pastor story, some pastors put on such a facade on being just this holy person, telling you what you should and shouldn't be doing, telling you that you're going to hell, and they got kids out of wedlock. For example, another pastor that I know, he's an older man, but in his past life, even while he was a pastor, he cheated and beat the fuck out of his wife all the fucking time. He got 4 kids that's not by his wife that he had on his wife, which means he committed adultery and had kids out of motherfucking wedlock. But you got the nerve to stand up on this pulpit with a cross facing towards you, saying that I'm going to hell if I don't do this, or if I don't listen to God, or if I don't obey His word, when you don't even obey the word, sir. Before y'all got the church, you just tried to push your wife out the car. What? You ain't honoring thy wife. Come on now. Talk to your wife all crazy and shit. Then hit your wife in the head with a plate of food because it wasn't warm enough. It wasn't hot enough. But you telling somebody that they gonna go to hell. They gonna be condemned for the shit that they do. Come on, then, be for real. I just don't like, it's just so much shit. Like, okay, another pastor. I was visiting this church. This church was out here in East Memphis. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, the pastor was young and the pastor was fine. Do you hear me? That pastor was fine. Okay, I was a visitor. I had one with my auntie. That pastor was fine. Okay, that was my first time ever going. I went with my auntie. My auntie liked to sit up front, hated it down. But I sat up front with her anyway. So as I'm sitting up front, man, this pastor is constantly making eye contact. Now, I didn't want to think, that the pastor was trying to catch my eye, but the pastor caught my eye, and not just with that prayer. Not with the, cause you know how people be going up there to get their hands laid and shit. So I didn't go up there because I don't know you well enough to allow you to put your flesh on mine. I don't know what you do outside of this church. I don't know your lifestyle. I don't know nothing about you besides you fine as hell up there preaching that word. So I'ma listen. You said what, Pastor? Pastor. I'ma listen. So when I ain't go up there, he was like, he asked me to come up here. He said, God is calling me to tell you to come up here. So I ended up going up there, and that he tried to put the holy oil on me. I told him, no, thank you. You hear me? You can say a prayer for me. Hold my hands. We will bow. Don't put no holy oil on me because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like this. So after church, again, his first time ever seeing me. After church, I'm up there with my auntie. I'm ready to go. You know how you go to church with an older person and they want to talk to everybody. Like, goddamn, I should have drove myself up here. I shouldn't have rolled with you. I'm ready to go. Oh, shit. I'm standing up there in the front by the damn water fountain, ready to go. I'm like this, y'all. I'm like, oh, like, I'm ready to go. I wish I would have never left my car. Because I rode with her. I left my car at her house and got in the car with her. Because I'm like, ain't no point of us going to 2 different cars. And I want to come right back to your house after this shit is over anyway. So we can eat because you cooked last night. You know? I'm like, Lord Jesus. Everybody like, hey. I'm like, hey, how you doing? Hey. All right. Hey, how you doing? So I see the pastor standing up there. He talking to people, shaking hands, smiling and shit. He was chocolate with a white smile. Do you hear me? Bitch, a weakness of mine. Huh? You want to ask me what's my weakness when it comes to a man, a chocolate man with some white ass straight teeth? Huh? That is a weakness. It's a... Anyway. Oh, that's a weakness. Don't let him have no tattoos. Wait. I said, what you say? I told you my tubes tied. You said, what now? Anyway, look. He came up down there where I was. He was walking like he was talking to people along his way. And when he got down there to where I was, he put his hand out. I said, hey, how you doing? I shook his hand and shit. He was like, oh, you here with your auntie and your Aunt Shirley? I was like, yeah, I am. He was like, cause I ain't never seen you here before. I was like, I don't really do the church thing. I was like, but you really put on a good sermon with the woo. We got the rap and got the talk, blah blah blah. He was like, I would love to see you here again. I said, you know what? You put on a good service today. You know, you just might see me again. So after that, I ended up going to church a few more times. I told y'all he was fine. He had me captivated, not just with his word. I mean. That man was sexy. Girl, Jesus. Anyway, that third time I went, I ended up staying up there where my auntie was. So this time at church, they was doing some cooking and shit in the back. So everybody that's at the church, they in the back. I went to the back too, but I didn't want to eat their food because I ain't know them like this still. So I kind of stayed up front, grabbed me a little piece of chicken because I know they had ordered that from Walmart. Ain't nobody actually cooked it. So I had grabbed me a little piece of chicken and I ended up coming back to the front because I was finna step outside and I was finna do some pimping on my line. So while I was sitting up there in the front, the rest of the congregation, they in the back. I'm sitting up there in the front. The pastor came over there where I was and sat next to me. He just smiling. I was like, yeah, you know, long story long, but I'm gonna keep it short. He tried to talk to me, and I talked to him for a while, and then when I was talking to him, he was shocking me with the shit that he was saying, sister. In my mind, I'm like, I know I could have sworn this man was a pastor for the Lord. This man talking about sending him some pictures. He was sending me pictures. He was sending me pictures without the cloth. Amen. Amen. He had that robe on in the picture. Okay. He was sending me pictures outside of church. When he go outside, he had some bourbon in his hand. He sent me a picture of him finishing. Hello. Hello. He was sending me the videos. Hello. Hello. We ended up going out on a date. When we went, I told y'all he was fine. I ain't gonna segregate you because you are a pastor. I'm gonna go out with you. I love the Lord and the Lord love me. I'm gonna go. So when we end up going out, I ain't gonna lie, we had a good time. We did. So when it was time for him to drop me off at home, he didn't want to just drop me off at home. He wanted to go in and tuck me in too. I was like, Pastor, no, we can't do that. I said, here I go. Like, I'm a little slut sometimes. I was like, Pastor, we can't do that. We ain't married. As if I gave a fuck. I did. But for him, I had to put it on. Like I did. I said, we ain't married. We can't do nothing like that. He told me, he was like, oh, so you practicing abstinence? I was like, no, I ain't celibate or abstinence, but you are a man of the cloth. We can't be doing those things. That man said, that man told me that he is just a flesh. And if he repent tonight, that God will forgive him for his sins. Guess what I did? Help him commit them. Helped him commit them. I'm like, yeah, what? Let's get it. Helped him commit them. Baby, the time was hell. And then it came a point, y'all. I was like, oh my God. He said, yes, baby, call on them. It was funny because of who said it. You know what I'm saying? It was just a point. So then after we, fondled, I had went back to the church again. And then again and again and again. Bitch, I went to that church. I know a good 6 months straight. And then the 6th month, when I get there, he talking about he getting married. I'm sorry, you say what now? He getting married. And then after, because we wasn't in I wasn't trying to be in a relationship with him. Because, why wasn't I trying to be in a relationship with him? Because I was pimping. I ain't gonna hold you. I was a Mac. Okay? I was macking. I wasn't trying to settle the fuck down. Shit. Because every time I settled down, it never worked out. So I ain't want to settle down. I was bossing. I was macking. I was doing my thing. Okay? And because he tried. But then I was like, I'm going to have to be a first lady. And I was like, I don't think I can live up to the expectation of a first lady at this age. I still like to go out and shake my ass. First ladies don't do that. I still like to go out and ask the bartender for 3-4 more shots. First ladies don't do that. But I say all that to say, a lot of the stories that I tell come from personal fucking experiences. Shit I have heard. Shit I have seen. That's how my imagination is so vivid. Because I see shit. I done lived a hell of a life and I ain't even at home. Okay? I got stories for days. For days. I got stories for days. Do you hear me? Especially about bum ass niggas. I got stories for days. What's going on, cousin? Look, when you come up in this motherfucker, I want you to tell me where you from. Don't hide behind this camera. Don't hide behind the screen. Tell me where you from. Represent your city. Tell me your name. Tell me where your family. Tell me something. Talk to me. Tell me, hey, how you doing? Just put something down in the comments. It's 12 of y'all in here. Only 7 of y'all thumbs it up, and I need every last one of y'all to do so. I see 12 faces. I need to see 12 thumbs up in this live. Please and thank you. Thank you and please. Cleveland in the building. I like to know where y'all from and shit. I like to know where my store is reaching. Atlanta in this motherfucker. I've been thinking about coming to Atlanta because I want to film. I want to be in a film. I want to write a film or something. I need to get in contact with some folks that be doing some skits down there. Okay, seeing this bitch. Okay, Chicago. Y'all from everywhere, all around the region. I love it. Come on, okay, see Chicago, Atlanta, and Cleveland in this bitch. I like that. Watching from Florida. I love my Floridians. I love my Florida. People from Florida is just as crazy as people from Memphis. Love it down, but I think people from Florida is just this much more crazy than motherfuckers from Memphis because people in Florida don't give a fuck. People in Memphis don't give a damn. So it's a difference. You're from Virginia? What's up? Come on, tip me. Somebody I need part 3 to what? I got so many of them. I don't know which one you're talking about. Okay, Shy. You need part 3 of which story, boo? Yeah, I'm telling y'all I'm working on it. I'm trying to see which direction I want to go in. I love Carolina. Come on, North Carolina. Thank y'all for 9K. Keep on sending these stories to y'all friends. Ain't it so crazy how when you don't want a nigga no more, that's when they want you? Y'all, my ex-boyfriend want me so bad, and I don't understand why he want me so bad. What you want me? You had me for 2 years, bitch. No, you want me so motherfucking bad when I pack up my shit and leave, and you call me and be like, he called me like, you moved? I was like, yeah, I moved. He was like, when you move? Bitch, out of there. Because he wasn't no good man. I packed up my shit and I left. Sister having a baby by the husband. Girl, that was 2 motherfucking hours long. That story is complete. That motherfucker is done. That story is 2 hours long. You need a part 3. Girl, that motherfucker 2 hours. That's a whole movie. That's 2 movies in one. Fucking around with Tubi. And it's so crazy. That story is about my ex. She's not my best friend. More about my ex best friend. Fuck, my baby died and you had a baby by him. I don't know why. You ain't shit. I couldn't ever understand it. But you know how sometimes people be wanting what you have because they feel like what you got is good. And I'm not the type of female to even share what goes on in my motherfucking bedroom with nobody. So I don't even understand how the fuck she even thinks that she should do that. When she came to my mouth, girl, you gotta go on a tube. You gotta go on a tube, girl. You want Instagram or Facebook. You gotta go on a tube. You gotta go on a tube and find and watch the whole joint. It's 2 hours long. You can watch some now, some tomorrow. Yeah, Instagram. I figured that because I'm like, part 3. But girl, yeah, that's on 2 hours long. Let me see if I can find a thumbnail. That joint is, the title is My Husband Slept With My Twin. This is the baby his. You got to scroll down a little bit, but it's in the playlist. If you go on my page, like when you get off this live and you go to my page, go to the playlist, Messy Relationships. I think this playlist is in. I don't want to lie on. What playlist is it in? I put it in a playlist. Drama and Mystery series. It's in a playlist. It's in the Drama and Mystery playlist. So just go to the playlist, go to Drama and Mystery. It's in there. Don't they be missing the letters from the inbox? The letters from the inbox be. They gotta tap into them. I got one today. That's why I came live. I feel like I ain't been live in a while, and I try myself to be consistent. I try my best to make sure I'm consistent. But sometimes I be needing to take some time for myself because I overthink sometimes, and I be having to kind of retract and stuff like that just to make myself like, am I doing what needs to be done? So I feel like I am. So now I'm back. I feel good too. I have the hardest time finding these stories, but I hear you. Try it tomorrow. You said who? I have the hardest times finding these stories, but I hear you telling how to find stories. Most of my stories are in playlists for y'all. So like, if you're looking for them in synchrony, like you're trying to watch one right after the other, instead of going to the store, going to the video, go to the playlist. I got 4 different playlists, and more than likely a story that you're looking for is in one of the playlists. I made sure that I put the playlist on my home page, so as soon as you like go to the channel, you will see the playlist, and then you just go to different playlists and find the one you want to listen to. Okay, boo, go watch it. Have fun. Yeah, but they in playlists. Most of the stories in playlists. Silly of me. Like when you go to my page, playlist, 4 different playlists. All the storage y'all looking for right in that playlist. I try to catch them as soon as you drop them. I usually drop them between like 5 and 6. The letters from my inbox, they are spontaneous. I only post them like twice a week. I don't post the letters from my inbox every day, but I try to do a story like at least 3 to 4 times out of the week. At first I was doing it every single day, but I felt like I need to give out time to catch up on some shit. But everybody keeps telling me that they caught up now, so I can start back dropping again. Everybody keep asking me, am I gonna finish Sunday dinner? I did Sunday dinner on TikTok, y'all, 2 years ago. And I was like, you know what? Before I write this book, let me get some spark back up about it. Because TikTok was the first to hear Sunday dinner. TikTok was the first ones to hear it. And I was planning on writing a book a year after I did Sunday dinner, but life just kept on rearranging what I had going on. And I decided to write the book after I posted it on Instagram, and it was a hit all over again. Like I just made that motherfucker yesterday. So I don't know. I finished it in the book. I gave the ending in the book. So if I was to do another part to Sunday dinner, it would not be the ending that's in the book. It would be something totally different. Thank you. I appreciate that. If I was to do a last part, it would literally not be what the book is about. It wouldn't be the ending that's in the book. I can't give y'all the ending that I wrote. I gotta give y'all a different ending, which I can, but you know, because baby, when she saw Ty, when Ty saw her, oh, if you don't laugh, hey, okay, come on. So when Ty saw her, Ty was shocked. Ty was shocked. Man, I don't want to. I can't get the book away. I just can't do it. Too many people bought it, and if I get a book away, it's gonna be like, no, I can't do it. I can't even do it. My bad, y'all. But Sunday Dinner was actually my favorite story that I have ever told. Told y'all it was based off this dude I used to date, and his mama was just so much. So much. I was like, I'd never be that type of mama. I remember Coons saying, I'd never be that type of mama. She too involved in what the fuck you got going on. She must want to fuck you. She acting like one of them mamas that want to fuck her kids. I remember telling him that so many times. Because she used to get on my nerves, bitch. So bad. So bad. Yeah. Just thinking about that don't make me mad. Like, bitch, you wasn't even the mama that raised him. How another mama raised him, bitch. You just came back around trying to put your motherfucking stank on shit. Punk ass bitch. Probably did want to fuck him. Hell, she ain't even raised his ass. She probably didn't even look at him as a son. Baby, it's too late to be trying to parent that man. Fuck, he a grown ass man now. Ah, you do. Thank you. So I was like, cause you know I tell my stories in second person. The reason I tell my stories in second person, A, so you will never know if the story about me. I will never tell. I will. Sometimes I do. I laugh. But and B, so you can put yourself. I want you to be her. I want you to be Ryan. Okay. I don't want you to just keep reading she, her, Ryan. I want you to be her. I want you to put yourself in her shoes to see what the fuck she had to deal with this damn mama. Okay. Oh, somebody said I'm reading it now. I hope you like it. Oh, you got it off Kindle. I had to turn it down a little bit, man. So I'm assuming you got Kindle. Because if you got Kindle, you can read it now. Because it is available on Kindle. Okay. Thank you. I hope you enjoy it. I can't wait for the review. I overthought that book so much. And I'm like, girl, you told the story. Calm down. Calm down. I'm on chapter 6. I'm all in. Oh, yay. Oh, if you in chapter 6, you into it. I'm happy you. Thank you. Don't make me cry. I'm an emotional wreck right now. Oh, it makes me feel so good. I stayed up so many nights writing that book. Writing that book. But I do got a letter from my inbox if y'all interested. Oh, she in chapter 6, y'all. She got like 9 more chapters to go. The book is good. I've reread it myself. I'm trying to see if I can find my favorite part. So I got the book I wrote, letter from my inbox. My boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend want me back. I don't understand how I left you. I was telling y'all I moved. ADHD, take your head. I moved. He didn't know I moved until after I had moved because we had kind of broke up after we got into a little altercation or whatever, and I broke up with him. My whole thing is, why wouldn't a man have you? I mean, literally have you, especially if you're a loyal, good girl, good woman. You cook for him, wash his clothes, you give him your ideas, you comfort him, you there, like, you know, you his companion, you his partner. Everything that he needs, you provide, no matter what it is. But then, when they not reciprocating the energy, and you start pulling away, little bit by little bit, and then you move on, whether that's with somebody or by yourself, then they want you. Is it the chase that they got to try to get you back? So do men really like the chase that much to the point where you would chase me to get me back, but you wouldn't do right to keep me? That's weird to me. I know when God created man, I see why he did not create them to be alone. Because they weird. They really is. Men are some weird motherfuckers, I tell you. Because what the fuck? Men are weird. They don't know. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. They try to use that shit like they don't know what they have until it's gone. I don't believe that. I really don't. Cause you know exactly what you got. You know exactly what you're gonna lose, and you know exactly what you're doing. It's just the fact when she actually walk away, they shocked. They know exactly what they got. That's why they wiped your ass out. That's why they snatched your ass off the streets. They wanted you. That's why they pulled you close. I'm keeping this right here. They know exactly what they got. But then when she comes to realization that he ain't got her best interest at heart and she leave, then he want to be like, bro, come on. That shit irritate my soul. You hear me? Yes, he know what the fuck he got. He know all 5'3" of this feisty thing. He know, but he knew he had. Cause I don't believe it. I really don't. My ex-boyfriend knew what he had. He been knowing me since we was motherfucking 12, 13 years old. Y'all, I love chapter 9, y'all. I named, oh, she reading the book. Damn, I don't even want to give away the name. Oh, you probably saw it in the table of contents. But yeah, I named, I took my time with this book. That's for sure. Well, thank God I had already had the story. I had already did the story. Oh, yeah. Oh, you in chapter 6. I want to go where you at. Oh, you when they in New York. New York state of mind. And I was like, when I wrote it in, I love spoilers. Okay, we're good. So chapter 9 is called That Bitch Did What? So I'm gonna read some of it. Are you the type of person that reads the end and go back and read the rest of the book? Because I do this sometimes on books. Like I kind of want to know what happened, and then I go back and see what led up to all this. You do you do that? Because I do. I do that. But chapter 9, so look, Ken stared at you for a few seconds before finally grabbing his keys. The drive back to your house was painfully quiet. He kept glancing over at you, hoping you would say something. You kept your eyes on the window. Your mind was moving too fast. Somebody had stolen his sperm. Somebody had pretended to be his wife. Somebody might be trying to have his baby. And no matter how much you love Ken, you couldn't ignore the fact that his life was becoming one giant pile of unfinished business. Oh, that's what I should have named the chapter. When he pulled into your driveway, he put the car in park. He's like, rain. You reach for the door handle. Not right now. He like, please. I said not right now. That's rain. You got out the car. Ken climbed out after you. Can I at least come inside? No. Baby, I didn't do this. I know. Then why are you treating me like I did? You turned around. Because I don't know what else is waiting around the corner. His expression failed. You hated seeing him hurt, but you were tired of carrying the consequences of decisions that had been made before you ever even met him. Ken stepped closer and tried to kiss you. You turned your face. Not right now. He backed away. He like, okay. You unlock your door. He like, I'll call you later. You You didn't promise you would answer. You went inside, closed the door, and leaned against it. For a moment, you just stood there. No tears, no screaming, nothing. You were too overwhelmed to even know how to feel. A few hours later, you followed your normal routine. Coffee from Dunkin', class, notes, group work. You tried your best to focus, but the same question kept playing in your mind. Who the fuck has his sperm? For real. Who got it? Shit. You already knew the answer. You just didn't want it confirmed. Your phone vibrated again. Your phone vibrated against the deck. It was Ken. Heart. Ken kind of got on my nerves. I think Ken got on everybody's nerves because he just was acting so fucking oblivious. Like he ain't know what the fuck was going on. That's one thing. I'm also working on telling Sunday dinner from Ken's point of view too. That's another thing I'm working on. But Ken acts so oblivious as if he didn't know what the fuck was going on. If he don't know what type of mama he had. Like bitch, you know what kind of mama you had. That's why you single. Like you know. And it's like you want a motherfucker to constantly accept the same motherfucker shit, but you ain't really doing what you supposed to be doing to put your motherfucking foot down. But then when I put my motherfucking foot down, I'm looked at like I'm the bad guy. I would definitely read that point of view. I am working on his point of view. I'm gonna drop it first on YouTube. Because I already got how I'm gonna start it off. I know it's gonna start off with Ken had what's so crazy that Ken had because I gotta kind of do it from how I actually met the guy and he with the story that he told me, which was initially when he had got the Redbird tickets, he had got them from his office. It's so crazy. Like I won mine from my job, he had won his from his job too, and he wasn't gonna go. He had got 2 tickets, and he actually supposed to been going out on a date, and his date didn't show up. But he wasn't gonna come in the first place, which was so crazy. He was like, I had got 2 tickets. I had invited this girl that I used to talk to, but then I ended up texting her back and was like, you know what, never mind, I don't want to go. This, that, and the third. But he was like, he was just sitting at the house, and he ain't had shit to do, and he remembered he had them tickets. So he just decided to go anyway. He was like, damn, I got this extra ticket, blah, blah, blah. He said that he had called another girl and had told her to come, but he was already up there at the game. And she came down there, she couldn't find no parking, she got upset and she just decided to leave. So when I got there, I ended up stepping behind him in the concession line because I was trying to get something to eat. Anyway, so me and him standing in the concession line. He's taller than me. So he ended up stepping forward. He ordered his food. I'm looking down at my phone, but then, you can see from your periphery and you can see feet in front of you. And I ended up stepping up, like, this how far apart we were. A little less than 6 feet. So he started walking back after he ordered his food, but I was walking forward and he ended up running into me. Technically, I probably ran into him, but I'm going to say he backed up into me because it's always a man's fault. He backed up into me and damn near knocked me down. I was like, damn. Fuck. Watch where you going. I'm short, y'all. Look how little I am. Okay? I can touch my feet like this. Short. I ain't that tall. So when he backed up into me, he damn near knocked my little ass down. She's like 6'3". Foot taller than me. Big ass feet stepped on my motherfucking toes. Bitch, I'll never forget. Oh, she pissed me off so bad. I was so mad because you ain't looking where you going. Damn. So anyway, he ended up stepping to the side while they was cooking his food, and I ended up going up there. I got myself a little hot dog, chips, Coke. That's it with a Sprite because I don't like Coke and a Sprite. So he was like, can I pay for your food? I was like, no, I'm good. I can pay for my own food. He was like, you still got an attitude? I was like, I ain't never had an attitude. You just big and you stepped on me and shit. Like, I was like, I'm a little annoyed, but I'm cool. So he was like, let me at least pay for it. And I was like, I don't really need you to pay for my food. He's like, I know you don't need me to, but damn, can I? So he hurry up and just gave the lady the money before I even got my card and my wallet. And he ended up just paying for the food or whatever. So now I'm over there to the side. He got his food, but he's still standing over there talking to me while I'm waiting on my food. So I was like, you ain't got nowhere to be. You ain't got no date or nobody. You ain't out with no girl. You ain't like, who you here with? So he was like, oh, I'm here by myself. He was like, who you here with? I was like, I'm here by myself. He was like, women like baseball. I said, it's cool. It's a pretty day outside. He was like, yeah. So I end up getting my food. Now I'm finna get ready to walk back to my seat. And he see me finna go in the opposite, like in the opposite direction of him. And he was like, I really want to get to know you better. You're really pretty. Can you, you can come down here and sit with me. I'm down here. You know what I'm saying? Like he was closer to the gang. He was like, I'm down here. So I ended up going down there and sit where he was sitting at or whatever. We had some conversations or whatever, and the conversation ended up turning into a little relationship. And thus it was. Hey, boo. You my favorite Nigerian queen. Oh, I love to be called a Nigerian queen. But yeah, I'm gonna tell it from his point of view because it's a lot of shit that y'all do not know. It's a lot of shit y'all do not know. Because y'all see how in the story he went from just like this amazing guy. That kind of shows you how a man will put on a facade for so long. Because how you go from this sweet man that loves me down to a motherfucker that'll fucking kill me? How does one transition like that? That had to already be in you. It was already in you. And y'all remember in the landlord story, right? So this kind of a hint on what happened at the end of Sunday dinner that I did not tell y'all. So y'all, I don't know if y'all pay attention or if y'all watched the story about the landlord. Remember she had that friend named Ty. Ty is Ty from Sunday dinner. Remember I mentioned the wheelchair and everything. Remember she had came down there with her friend because her and her wife were having problems and they was about to divorce. Keep that in mind now. Because why? Y'all remember the story that I told y'all? Alicia called her and was like, I think I want to take this bitch out, blah, blah, blah. She got all this money. She a millionaire. Woo, 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 woo. And y'all also remember that she was fucking around with the detective that was on Ken's case. Right? All that shit correlate. Y'all just got to pay attention. You gonna have to who? Yes. So she came down there on the landlord story. She came down there to talk to her friend because her and her wife was having problems. Because she was ready to pretty much leave her wife and she needed some space. Okay? In the Sunday dinner story, she ended up finding out that she was fucking with the detective. Remember she saw the detective and her together, but she wasn't sure if they were fucking around. Alicia and damn, I'm finna tell y'all some shit. Yeah. So, when she came down there, when Alicia, remember, Alicia, she didn't know exactly what Ty did and Ken did to her, but she knew that they did something because she wanted revenge. Remember, she's the one who hooked Alicia and Ty up. It was all business at first. Why would somebody want to divorce their wife when she just took care of them after they done had an accident, now they paralyzed, they had a daughter together? Why would somebody want to leave their wife? Right? Yeah, I gotta figure out why she want to leave her wife. Why she want to leave her wife for? What? Why? Huh? Why she want to leave? Yo. Don't worry, Rain finna pop up in a couple stores too now, because y'all know she stay out in LA. You in Jamaica? In Jamaica. So in Jamaica is when she had got her revenge on Ty. Remember that? I don't know if you remember that, but you remember that when her and Alicia was in Jamaica, that's when she ended up proposing to her. Remember that? And they did have a party in Jamaica too. Had a whole party out there. And that's when she came and stuck her with a needle. And she ended up being paralyzed from whatever it was that was put in the needle. Fucked her up, paralyzed the waist down. So after that incident, Alicia had, this was a little while back. I mean, this was a little while forward. Alicia had a birthday party. I think she was turning 31. She had a birthday party. She invited her to come to the birthday party. And she went. And she wanted Ty to see her that time. So why did Alicia, though, invite her to the birthday party? Why you invite her to the birthday party? Right. And she was all the way in LA. And she invited her to she hadn't talked to her in a while. After that shit where she was like she wanted to unalive the girl, she ain't talked to her after that. Cause bitch, what you trying to infiltrate me in a crime? Yo, y'all gotta listen. I be putting the clues in there. Yes. Yes, because remember she tried to tell her, I'm going to take this bitch money, blah, blah, blah. Like, I think I want, you know, she got her mama money, she got Ken money, and she got her money. This bitch rich as fuck. I want the money. Like, why you calling and telling me that? What you telling me that for? I don't want no involvement in that shit. So she went because her and Alicia were friends, though. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I was like, she slick, you know, she slick wanted Ty to know that she was actually alive. That's why she ran it. Ooh, that's why she bumped into her ass at the in the bathroom area. Shit. Her got caught on the earring. She wanted her to know by this time. But why? Look, y'all gonna have to read that book. I'm telling you, girl. She just gotta read that book. And she telling her that shit over the phone. Like, right? Like, why you telling me this over the phone? What you trying? Are you trying to record and see what I'm gonna say? You know what I'm saying? Like, what you doing that shit over the phone for, bitch? What is wrong with you? Like, why would you even say that? What was you expecting for me to say back to that? Right? Y'all gotta listen to them clues. See, I be leaving them clues in the parts of the story. If y'all listen to enough clues, y'all will kind of have an idea of what's gonna happen. I believe in little breadcrumbs. I ain't even finished reading this part. Boom. So Ken called her. That's where I was at, y'all. So look, Ken had called her after class. I mean, he was like, "Can I talk to you after class?" And then he texted you. Can I talk to you after class? You stared at the message. Then you type back, "I'm not in the mood to talk. Whatever you have going on from your past keeps becoming part of our present. You need to handle it." You hit send and you put your phone away. Class ended. You walked out the building with your bag over your shoulder. Then you saw him. Ken was standing beside his car, leaning against the passenger door, flowers in hand. You kept walking like he wasn't that. Ryan, you know how dudes be. Come on, I know you see me. The fuck? You ain't stopped. He stepped in front of you. Can we talk? No. He reached for your arm. You jerked away like, don't. Come on. His head dropped. He like, "Baby, please." You stopped and looked at him. "This shit is too much for me." He like, "I'm fixing it." You keep saying it. You keep saying that. And he's like, he like, "I went to the clinic and they investigating. Investigating. Meanwhile, somebody could be walking around pregnant with your baby. You don't know that?" Oh, he said, "We don't know that. And that's supposed to make me feel better?" Ken looked around the parking lot. "Can we please get in the car and talk privately? I have been trying to give you a chance because I really love you." He looked down. "But your past is too damn present for me." He like, "Rain, I don't see a future anymore." He like, "Don't say that. Not if your past is gonna be standing in the middle of it." He like, "He won't. You can't promise me that. I can handle these. You couldn't stop your mama from following us to another state." He like, "That's different." You like, "Is it though?" He didn't answer. You took a step back. "I'm tired, Ken." He like, "I know. No, I mean, I'm tired for real." Your voice crack. I'm tired of loving you and constantly having to defend my place in your life. You don't have to defend anything, but I do though. What do you mean I ain't gotta defend nothing? Yes, I do. I've been defending myself since I stepped in your motherfucking mama house for the fucking Sunday dinner. Fuck, she ain't say all that, but I'm just adding on. I'm ad-libbing. Every time something happens, you bring me flowers. But flowers don't make your mama less crazy. They don't make Jules less obsessed. And they damn sure don't put your sperm back into the clinic. Ken closed his eyes. That won't hurt him. But you mean every word. He opened the passenger door. Just ride with me. You shook your head. He like, please. I don't want to argue with you. He like, neither do I. I just want us to drive and talk. You looked at him for a long moment. You should have walked away. Your friend would have told you to walk away. Hell, your common sense was telling you to walk away, but you loved him. Why do you love that man? Baby Jules was going after what she wanted. She said she lost her a good thing and she wanted this shit big. She said she wanted this shit big. Y'all fucked up. She coming back for her chocolate. Coming back for her chocolate. Chocolate! Like that nigga that was chasing SpongeBob around Bikini Bottom for that chocolate. That's Jules. You couldn't even stop your mama from following us to New York. Nigga, get the fuck up out of here. I don't want to read too much of it, y'all. But y'all end up finding out in the story. I already told y'all that Jules was the one who did what she did. I'm trying to figure out, baby, they weren't doing enough investigating. It is a great book, though. Like, it is a book that will have you constantly turning the page. You will constantly turn the page. Because you're going to be like, damn. Like, you going to constantly turn the page. That ass. Like, it's good. I done reread it so many times. Baby, what should have happened was Ryan should have left his ass right then and there. When his mama showed up in New York, she should have left his ass. Cause what the fuck is you doing? Fuck. Cause what the fuck is going on? Yes, honey, copyrighted by Roni Michelle. That's my government. Love makes us stupid. It really do. I don't know what it is about that drug, but I don't own no parts of it. None. Oh, I got a letter from my inbox. Okay, we finna get into it, honey. Do not forget, Sunday Dinner is currently on pre-order. If you want to read it right now, it is available on Kindle for $9.99. Or if you got Kindle Unlimited, it's actually free. If you got Kindle, you can read it on Kindle. If you want the paperback book to support your cousin, the link is in my bio on YouTube. It takes you directly to my website that allows you to pre-order the paperback book. You will have the book in a few weeks. I got a few copies coming this week, so I'm gonna send some of them off. Y'all will receive some bookmarks. Don't know where I just put them at, but y'all gonna get some bookmarks. cute little bookmarks with y'all books. The books are only $21.99, bitch. That's including shipping. You ain't even paying for shipping. And I just want to get my book out there. I want y'all to love it, read it, review it, and let me know. You know, you never know. One of these producers might give me a call. They might get my book too. But the link is in my bio. The book is currently available. I am already working on another book, and I'm working on telling Ken's version of Sunday Dinner. Like, what did he go through? What kind of conversations did he have when Rain wasn't around? Was he really feeding Jewel? That's why she kept coming around like that? Because I don't know no bitch that'll constantly be trying to fuck with a nigga who ain't trying to fuck with her back. I don't care what you say. Was he playing both sides? What was going on? What the fuck I sent a message to? No, okay, baby, baby. Ooh, shit. There is a few things that I need to get. Y'all, I need to get myself a label printer. I want a new notebook. I'm gonna have to order one off Amazon. I want me a cute one with my tabs and shit. Oh God. I want me a new journal. Thank you. I just let the TV do what it do. I just let the TV do what it does. So I need me a label. I need to write this down because I need me a new label printer. I need some more labels. With my name on there. I need some more shipping boxes. What else I need? I need some shipping boxes for the books. Oh, this already in my cart. Yeah. I'm trying my best to continue to put money into my business, and I'm trying to save for a car, and I'm trying to pay bills. People don't be talking about adulthood enough, because damn. Jesus. You mean to tell me I got to do all this and be a mom? I only been grown for like 16 years for real. Like, I'm still a teenager in the grown-up world. I ain't been grown long. I have been grown for 16 years. Technically, you know. It's really a teenager at 35. Shit, it ain't even grown long. Goddamn. When you calculate how long you been grown from the age of 18, you ain't been grown that long, bitch. So make all the motherfucking mistakes you need to make and keep learning along the way. Because technically, we ain't been grown long. We only been grown for 16 years. If you my age, that's not a long time when you think about it. You talk like Glorilla. I ain't that Memphis deep to be talking like Glorilla. I don't sound like Glorilla. Glorilla a little bit more hood than me. Glorilla from North Memphis. I'm from South Memphis. We don't sound nothing alike. South Memphis is way different than North Memphis. We got a little bit more class out there. You know? It's still the hood, but it's a different kind of breed out there where I'm at versus where she is. But we from the same city, so I can see why you would say that. I understand. Like, okay. Yeah, boo. She a little bit more ratchet than me. Now, my sister, you know how you got that sister and you got that ratchet sister? My sister the ratchet sister. My sister sounds just like Gloria. My sister remind me of Kayla G. Y'all know who that is on TikTok? My sister remind me, like, my sister, the way Kayla G talk, that's how my sister talk. My sister sounds just like Kayla G. You 45. I mean, you still ain't been grown long, though. To me. I mean, well, you been grown longer than me. 45, that's a good grown. That's a good grown. I'm only 34. I got a little way. I got some more fuck ups to make. I'm still learning. Yeah, I'm trying to give me a car. And I'm trying to fix my credit because I guess I might as well just go and get a note since getting a note easier than finding a cash card this moment in my life. Shit, my leg is itching like a motherfucker. Why? Good God. That's a good age. That's a good age. I'm trying to get my shit together. Trying to be great. Trying to be rich. Trying to be wealthy. Trying to give my kids everything that they need. I'm already homeschooling this year. And one of the reasons I'm homeschooling is because transportation is very scarce. And I live in the country. There is nothing walking distance here besides a fucking gas station and a liquor store. You can't walk to nothing out here. But I wasn't thinking about walking when I moved out here because I had a damn car. But I ain't gonna worry about it. I don't even want to talk about it. Oh, you mortgage grown. Come on, mortgage grown. You pretty fool. That means full of pretty. Well, I kind of put the words together. Pretty fool. I might use it in the story too. Pretty fool. You mortgage grown, married 20 years. Ooh, girl, I was married her. I was married for what, 3 years? That marriage died. Kudos to you. What's the key to a long marriage? 20 years? That's a long time. So what's the key? What's some advice that you would give to some women in their 30s or 20s to stay with, to be married for a long time? Because the longest I done ever been with somebody was only about 8 years. That was my longest relationship. Okay, so you did homeschool for your kids? 8 years is a long time. It is. And we eat the things. Because I'm the type of person, I'm a loyal person, and I love love. I really do. I love the way love makes me feel. I like the ups and downs that come with love. I like being with one person for a long period of time. Because I learn a person. So I like to be in a long relationship. I talk with my hands a lot. Y'all know this. And the reason that relationship ended is because we couldn't come to an agreement to, I don't know, we just really didn't understand each other or something. And I couldn't really understand why, but I think it's because when we met, I was in like my mid-20s. I was getting over like being in the fast life, having sponsors, being a stripper. You know what I'm saying? I was coming from fast money type shit. And as I was going through, that's the person he was used to. The person that's getting money, getting treats, and I had started to change. I started becoming somebody else, not in a bad way, but in a way that was a betterment for myself and my kids. And it was like the better I became, the more he resented me or something. Like he was like, damn, you switching up, you changing, you don't want to do this no more, you don't want to do this no more. Baby, bitch, I got daughters. They looking at me. What do I look like? Constantly having sugar dick coming. Like, nah, I'm like, man, I don't want that shit for my kids, bro. That ain't me. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what I want my girls to see. I was married for 10 years. He has to pour into the family he made more than the one he came from. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Yeah, the obstacles of love are definitely worth it. I was married for 10 years and we divorced on good terms. We still talk and shit. We have 2 kids together and 2 grandkids. We figured out, okay, better friends than lovers. And it be like this sometimes. It do be like this sometimes. I left the dude I was for 8 years. I ain't seen his ass since. He don't do shit for them kids. And like I said, I think he just got so used to a version of me that I no longer was. And I was like bettering myself. I learned it. Like, I don't want to stay in the hood forever. I'm ready to move. I don't want to be dependent on men for money forever. I want to get my own money. I don't want, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be on a motherfucking pole no more. Like, I don't want to do that. That ain't even me anyway. That was just good money. But I don't want to do that. I got daughters. Your kids look at you. And then I got girls. They gonna look at me. They gonna look at me. I'm the inspiration. That ain't the type of inspiration I want to instill in them. So I started to change. And I outgrew him. He still act the same, bitch. And he about 40 something. Or right at 40. He still act like he like 19 years old at 40. Like, so you need to grow the fuck up. For real. And I grew up. I grew up. But I like long term. Yeah, I think we definitely ran our course. Me and my ex-husband, we ran our course. He still be trying. I'm like, bro, you pulled a gun out on me 3 times. Like, no, we could not be together ever again in life. I wouldn't even go to sleep beside you. My son said it for me. He got about 35. And I know my ex ain't gonna need it. Ex-husband ain't either. Wild queen. All your desires will come. Oh, thank you. Just keep that good energy. I'm trying. You want to know what desire I'm waiting on? Them 4 wheels. Huh? That damn truck. That's what I'm waiting on. Amen. I receive it. I receive it. But, yeah. Also, my ex-husband ended up finding out that I did a story about him. And he was like, you did a story about me? Like, he was gonna say, I bet you after I did all this shit. What he say? I bet you after, what the fuck is that? A little moth. I don't know how moths keep getting here. He was like, I bet you ain't tell them after when you moved to that apartment. What he say? I bet you ain't tell them when you moved to that apartment after we broke up and I did all this shit. We had sex. I said, you know what? I did actually leave that out because it actually wasn't none of their business. He was like, no. I was like, also, that's your reason for acting crazy and shit because I had let you eat it one more time. I was like, the reason why I let you eat it one more time after all this shit, and I was just trying to make sure that I really didn't have no feelings for you no more. He was like, that's dumb as hell. Like, and we was married too, so, you know. Even though you burnt up my backyard and set the garage on fire and chased me up the street to my mama house and bust my lip, held me hostage in the house for an hour and a half, tried to take, I mean, I was like, people do shit when they a little depressed. I was like, I was depressed as hell, trying to get my thoughts and myself back together. Yeah, I did a lot of crazy shit. Sometimes when people be depressed, they express their depression like through sex. You can become like hypersexual to try to cover up your depression. And I was like, I feel like I was depressed. And I wasn't finna be just out here giving cat out. I was like, so I did something with you. I mean, we had already been married forever and a day. Did me the boy, sir, ma'am. I don't know your gender, but baby, look, he did me more. He scared the shit out of me. I didn't know who the fuck he had become. I did not. I didn't know who he had became. I was like, who are you? You're not the man I married. You are not the man that I married. I probably got pictures of my. I don't know. I think I probably deleted them joints. Do I got pictures of my ex-husband? I got pictures of my old business in this joint. This was actually me on my wedding day. Well, I was a creative producer. I remember when I got married, we had kind of got into it or whatever, but my family was going to Miami. It was going to be an all-girls trip. So my cousin and them had asked me if I wanted to come, and then I told them yeah. Then I told him about it because I had took a psychiatric leave from my job because he was stressing me out. Okay, so I ended up going on FMLA, and I ended up going on psychiatric leave. And because my cousin knew that I was going on a psychiatric leave, she was like, "You want to take a little trip or something, just for a few days to kind of clear your head?" So I was like, "Yeah," because shit, I fucking did. And I was a mom, and my kids were young. I had little bitty kids. In my 20s, like my kids they was all little at the same time. So I went. I was like, can I go? I asked him, can I go? Can I go? I want to go with the wood. You can watch the kids just for a few days. I ain't gonna be gone long. And he was like, yeah, sure. You could go. So I ended up leaving, and I ended up going. When I went, that man called my phone so much that everybody was like, just turn it off. Just turn it off. He was trying to start shit with me while I was gone. And I couldn't figure out. I'm like, what is you doing all this for? Are you in a relationship now? No, I'm single now. I was like, what are you doing all this for? And he was like, you know why I'm doing all this? But y'all, I promise y'all I did not. I'm like, I said, I don't know though. I'm not understanding. Cause you ain't answering. I'm like, cause I'm out. Like, I'm not, my phone ain't in my hand like this whole time. I'm out. My phone in my purse. I'm walking around. It's vibrate. I don't hear it. Like, I'm around music. Like, I'm outside. But yeah, he made my trip terrible. He made my trip terrible. Like this right here. He bust my lip. This when he held me hostage in the house for an hour and a half. He had bust my lip. This is the dress I had on when I had went out there night with my friends. And when I came back, bro was in my house. And he ripped that dress up. And when I tell y'all I was having a time, look at, I was having a time. I was outside getting it. I was having a time, okay? I hadn't been out there forever. I was being held hostage in that fucking marriage. I wouldn't recommend. And it's crazy how a person can like show you all they different seasons, but don't show you fully. They don't show you fully blown out. And then they turn into a different person. Jesus loves you. Yes, Jesus definitely loves me with all his heart. But yes, honey, I've been single for a minute now, and I love it too. You need a real one, shit. I don't know. So when a real one find me, when God's be like, I got you a real one, daughter. Yeah, Then I date again. But until then, shit, I don't know. Not you got heat on in the Black Queens forever. One is never. Come on, King. Come on now. I like that. Black Queens do it better. Black Queens do it better, honey. I think I'm gonna read the letter from my inbox. Let me see if I can find it. I'm too much for a lot of men. They can't really just handle me too much. Cause I'm a businesswoman before anything. And a lot of times I'm getting caught up in my business right now because that's my main goal is to, you know, be wealthy, be able to get a car. Right now my focus is getting a car. That's my main focus. But yeah, and I've been trying them. I've been trying to date, but I'm the type of person like when I'm dating, because I like to get to know a person, my attention kind of steers that way to the person. And I don't want to not be able to focus on what I'm doing over here, especially if you ain't bringing shit to my table. And I'm over here with all the food and the plates and the silverware and the dishes and the seats and the cushions and the candles and the fucking runner. You hear me? I got the whole damn table. You just want to come and sit down. You ain't brought no side dish, no main dish, no dessert, no nothing. No. But you want my attention? No. You can't even get a bitch a rent-a-car for 5 days so I can be able to move around so I won't have to spend all my motherfucking money because I'm over here trying to do other shit, re-up in my business, re-up on my dope so I can make my fucking cookies and shit. You don't want to give me the little rent-a-car, $391. I gotta do that to make me. But you want to climb in my bed. Why? You want to take me out? I can take myself to Ruth Chris. I can take myself to Flight, Benny Hunters. I can take myself to Paradox, whatever. If I'm in Atlanta, I can take myself to all these places. I ain't at an age where I need somebody to feed me. I can feed me. I need something bigger than that. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm used to sugar daddies back in the day buying me cars and shit. Like I'm used to shit like that. I don't need you, baby. I will pay this bill myself. I will pay for this food. I take me and 4 kids out to eat. You know how much money that is? Hundreds of dollars to go out to eat with me and my kids. I buy my own food. I don't need that. Bitch, help me in other areas. Help make my life easier. You just trying to fatten me up. Bitch, I can't even eat that much. What? I am a little bit of a type. I am. I like to give a dude my attention, for sure. But look here. Girl. I mean, sir, my bad. And ladies and gentlemen, this girl said, make sure y'all like the laugh. Y'all want me some hearts. I think you can send a gift. Not asking y'all to buy me something, but buy something from here. Buy a gift or something. Y'all, I'm trying to get a car. Trying to get a car, label printer, a new printer, a computer. Baby, I got a lot I'm trying to get going. I'm trying to do. But she said, I've been dealing with a married man for a year. Yes, I know he was married when we started messing around. Ooh. Did she copying off the story that I just told about the woman with the marriage been messing with the married man for 2 years? Thank you for the gift, babe. Thank you so much. I got a lot that I'm trying to do. Y'all just don't understand. Y'all, books are coming, I promise. The books are on the way. The books are on the way, y'all. I had to get them printed. So she said, oh, I'm going to see one more gift. If I get one more gift, then I finish. But she said she been messing with this married man for a year, and she do know that he's married. I knew he was married when we started messing around. I'm not about to sit here and lie and say he told me they were separated or getting a divorce, because he didn't. I knew he had a wife. He told me from the beginning that he wasn't leaving his family. And at the time, I was okay with it. Thank you for the gifts, boo. And at the time, I was okay with it. Let me find that I wrote this letter. She said, I know how that sounds. Okay, no, I ain't write this letter because she said, I own a hair salon and I've been doing hair for about 6 years. I have a pretty solid clientele. So I don't really pay attention to every new appointment that comes through my booking site. Almost 3 weeks ago, I had a new client book a silk press. She came in, sat in my chair, and everything was normal. Beautiful woman. Nice, quiet, tipped well. We talked a little bit about work, kids, traveling, regular salon conversation. She mentioned being married, but that didn't mean anything to me because obviously a lot of women are married. She booked her next appointment before she left. The second time she came in, she talked a little bit more. This time, she mentioned her husband. She said that they had been together for 14 years. Still didn't think anything of it. Then she mentioned what he did for work. She was like, Roni. It was the same field as the man I've been dealing with. But I told myself I was reaching. There are thousands of men with the same career. Then she said her husband's name. They had the same name. At that point, I'm looking at this woman through the mirror trying not to react. I had never seen his wife before. I knew her name, but she has a really common name. And I had never looked her up because one of the rules between me and him was that I stayed out of his home life. When she left, I immediately called him. I asked him what his wife looked like. He got quiet. Then he asked me why. I told him a woman had been coming to my salon and something about her was making me feel a little uncomfortable. He told me I was being paranoid. So I asked him straight up, does your wife wear her hair around her shoulder length, brown skin, about 5'5"? He hung up on me. 10 minutes later, he called me back and told me not to do her hair anymore. That confirmed everything. I asked him how the hell she even found my salon. He said he didn't know. Then he told me not to mention anything to her and that he would handle it. But she came back. She booked another appointment before I could block her. This time, she wanted a color. And when I tell you this woman sat in my chair like she didn't have a care in the world, she was laughing, showing me pictures, asking me what products I use. Then she randomly asked me if I was dating anybody. I said no. She looked at me through the mirror and said, really? A pretty girl like you? I laughed it off. Then she said something that made my hand start shaking. She said, my husband says women who do her art is his weakness. Hey, bitch, she knows. She definitely knows. Out of all the women in the world, she decided to find you and book you. You ain't never did her hair. They ain't gonna lie. The wives be knowing. I used to be a wife. They got cheated on. We be knowing. Hold on, let me go back. I had to take a little sip. I was a little thirsty. I almost dropped the comb, but she started laughing and said she was joking. At least I think she was. She definitely knows. He told me his wife didn't know anything. He swears she had no clue. He said she probably found my salon on Instagram and it was just a coincidence. I wanted to believe him until yesterday. She came in for her 4th appointment. This time she barely talked. She just watched me in the mirror. The whole appointment felt weird. When I finished her hair, she paid me and left me a $100 tip. I thought maybe I really had been paranoid this entire time. Then she walked to the door. She stopped and turned around. She smiled and said, oh, I almost forgot. Tell Marcus I changed the sheets. He left his watch in them last Thursday. Marcus was at my house last Thursday. And he couldn't find his watch when he left. Before I could say anything, she walked out. I called him immediately. Went straight to voicemail. She called again and went straight to voicemail. She went to Instagram. The girl had followed her, not her business page, but her personal page. Ooh, and when I clicked her profile, she had posted a picture less than 5 minutes earlier. It was a picture of her sitting in her car outside my salon. The caption said, sometimes you have to sit in a woman's chair long enough to see exactly who she is. She said, I haven't heard from her or him since. She said, should I reach out to her and apologize? Hell no. Hell no, you should. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Should I reach out? No, you should not. Why would you do that? She already know you was fucking her husband. No, ma'am. You should not reach out and apologize. Just let that be. You ain't heard from her or him. Let it go, sister. Let it go. Roll on. Go on. Yeah. Take it on. Block her. Make sure she can't book no more appointments. And move on about your business. Baby, getting her hair done was not the reason she was coming to you, baby. She wanted you to know that she was still around and she know what you're doing with her man. For real. I would take this head off, but I ain't do the top of my head. Mine, move on. Move on. Let him reap his karma for fucking up his covenant and shit. If you ain't heard from him, she knew. And she told us that he better not with you no more. But baby, she knew. She definitely knew. She definitely knew. That's why I mess with a mirror. I done mess with a free mirror man. I really hate to say that out loud because that's not who I am anymore. But I actually have done it. A couple times I did not know they was married. A couple times I did. And looking back on it, you know, this kind of shows that I didn't value myself as much as I should have in my late teens, early 20s. I was just chasing the bag. Like, I didn't really think of no consequences behind chasing the bag. Like, I was just chasing the bag. I was just a young girl out here trying to get some money. And growing up in the hood, you know, I kind of adapted the fruit of the hood mentalities about getting fast money real quick without having to have a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? So in my late teens, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, I'm out here chasing a bag. If that man was giving me a bag, that man could get my time. Like, he get my time. I could see that tan line right there. He can get my time. And, you know, now that I'm in my 30s, like, I would never do no shit like that in my 30s. At all. I value myself way more. You know what I'm saying? But that man would give me a bag. I had single sponsors, married sponsors, engaged sponsors. Like, I was just chasing the bag. Like, I don't condone it. I really think it's bad to do, and a lot of women don't give a fuck if a man is married. It's some women who prefer married men over single ones because they say they don't have to give him all their time, and you know, they just kind of get what they want out of the situation, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it's no commitment there. And I just really feel like women who deliberately go after married men, it's just something sickening about that dynamic. You know, I was young when I was doing it. Is that an excuse? A little bit. A little bit. A little bit. So it is a little bit, okay? 17 in a strip club. Married man come offer you a couple $1,000. You're going to do it. You know, you're going to do that dance. You might see him afterwards. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I was young, though. I wouldn't dare do this shit nowadays. Hey, babes. Little bit. You know, I lived and I learned. I wish I had one of them sponsors right now that bought me a car so I can get another one. But I think they both married. I wouldn't dare go after them, you know. Because one of them do own the car lot still. But he's married. I wouldn't dare do it. I don't do shit like that no more. I do gotta get in here and make some sugar cookies, which I'm probably gonna do when I get off live. I gotta make some Lucky Charm cookies. I gotta order for some Lucky Charm cookies. What does y'all want to yap about? Y'all want to keep yapping or we done yapping? What y'all want to yap about? Is it legal in Memphis? I don't stay in Memphis. It's illegal in my house. Look, it's single in my. It's legal in my house. When is the next story time? I don't know. I've been trying to think of what story time I want to do. Honestly. I'm probably gonna record tomorrow though. I've been working on a lot of my back end stuff. Trying to make sure that people getting their orders, their notifications. Trying to make sure my form is up to date. Working on Sunday dinner the book, getting pre-orders for the book. I've been working on my little back end. I'm trying to get me some more revenue coming in. I got my notification on. Okay. So when the next one drop, I'm thinking about doing Sunday dinners from Ken's point of view. Because y'all love Sunday dinner so much, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not giving you the end. Like, you literally got to go read the book. You either got to go read it on Kindle or you got to buy the book for $21.99. It's on pre-order. They start coming in a couple weeks. And then I'm going to sign them and I'm going to ship them off. I'm actually going to take the time I'm going to sign the books. Because I could just send it off. But I'd rather sign them and then send them in. Was that the ending for the 7 story? Oh, yeah. The season finale, episode 2, part 2. Episode 2. Season 2, episode 2. That was the ending. Hey, boo. Because, at the end, so they was on the plane, finna get ready to go home. She started going on the plane. But then they end up making it home. And then he didn't even know that Marco had somebody very close. Just being a snitch ass nigga. Being a red ass, puss ass nigga. But it's another story that I had saw on my TikTok that I actually think I want to bring back to YouTube that I never finished. Or if I finish, I don't know, I might have finished it. But I want to bring it back. It's kind of old. Y'all ain't never heard it before. It's a lot of stories y'all ain't never heard. Cause you know who the fuck want to go down 2-3 years on my timeline looking for stores? I got so many stores. It's another story that I need to download and move over there to YouTube. I don't know if I have yet, but it was a story about the girl who found out the girl whose sister's boyfriend was having a baby, and she ended up at the damn baby shower. And it's so crazy that just to give a shout out to my haters, because there's a lot of people that did not believe in me and that was telling me that I was doing this shit for nothing and telling me like my shit wasn't gonna never pop off. And it was just so many people that just put doubt into my mind. And I just want to tell all y'all, fuck y'all. Because I'm still doing the work. I'm still doing the work and it is gonna pay off. It's paying off right now, but I'm letting you know when I become famous and rich and shit. Don't be in my pockets. Don't come to my house. You ain't invited. It's gonna be gated out. You can't even come in. That's for everybody that told me I was wasting my time editing these videos. Told me that I was putting too much time into making these videos for TikTok and I wouldn't get no money from it too. Just too much hateration going on. Pussy. Yeah, all of them. That's why I don't talk to nobody no more. Oh, you still editing? Oh, what you doing all that for? Ain't nobody gonna watch it anyways. Who you talking to me? That's how you feel for real? Crazy. Well, thank you, baby. I'm famous to me too. Shit. I'm famous to my ass too. Shit. I love me. I don't even know where that damn. What is that? This bracelet right here. I had bought myself this bracelet a little while ago. Bitch, I can't find that bracelet. So I don't even know where this bracelet is. I think my ex stole it. You still gonna sign them? Yeah, I'm gonna sign the books. I'm signing all the books soon when they come in. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. The stories come from the depths of my soul. I just started back freestyling my stories because at first I was writing them down, reading about her husband. Oh, the one about the ex-fiance was the neighbor. That's the motherfucker I'm looking for. So lives. Let me find it. Let me find all them junks. When you find out your ex-fiance is your neighbor, this one was good. Ooh, and she ended up finding out she was pregnant. I'm gonna put this motherfucker on YouTube. This motherfucker good. Roni, where is the next other story about the sister who was dating her sister ex? I'm doing that one tomorrow. I gotta edit it. I gotta edit it. I already recorded. I just gotta edit it. Yeah, found out he was abusive. Ooh. Through the good times. Man, that shit's so true. It feels so good for a man to tell you he gonna handle something, and he actually handled the shit. Oh, this story was real good, and I think I finished it too. I had to put on her the story belongs to Roni because people were stealing my motherfucking stories and not giving me my credit. Like, bitch, you can post my story, that's fine and fucking dandy. But you can at least tell them whose story it was. Tag me in the post or something. Mm. Well, I'm over here downloading this story, y'all, so I can bring it over here to YouTube. Belongs to Roni. Oh, that mama done. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Without you, oh, baby. Yeah, what else y'all want to get about? I know I get quiet. I'm over here trying to download these damn stories. You found out your ex-fiance, yeah. 11. Oh, this one was good too. Damn, I'm gonna have to drop this one. Y'all be having some good hits on my hand. Okay, boo. Thank you for stopping by. Yes, we on the lookout for the next story. Thank you. I'm probably gonna have to cut the music out. Okay, that was the final part. Okay, cool. I got all the parts. So that was a letter from my inbox. Let me check to see if I got another one. I think that's the only one that I had. Oh, I had got an updated letter from somebody. Let me see if I can find it. Wherever you are, I only think of you on two occasions. I go for broke if I could be with you. Only you can make it right. I think she sent it to this one. Even if you cannot stay, really all the one for me. Here's where you want to be. I just want to satisfy you. You're not mine, and I can't deny it. I'll be in the car, get ready. Let me know. Oh, somebody sent me an update. So y'all remember that letter from my inbox where I had told y'all it was a woman and she questioned the paternity of her daughter after 30 years. It's been a while since I actually told that story. If you have not checked it out, go down to my. I'm trying to see what the name of it is. But you'd rather make it hard. So if you go to my playlist, my letters from my inbox playlist, this junk is. Oh, the secret she kept for 30 years. Yeah, the secret she kept for 30 years. You gotta it's in my letter from my inbox playlist. But they had good taste in music. So I am gonna do this update, but I'm gonna read it to y'all real quick before we go because I do gotta go in there and bake some cookies because I gotta ship off some orders tomorrow. So look. So here's an update on the dilemma regarding the uncertainty surrounding my daughter's 37-year-old paternity. I finally told my daughter about the possibility of another man being her biological father. To my surprise, she received the news better than I expected. Y'all make sure y'all tapping the screen, buy a gift, do a thumbs up, something like that, just to show YouTube that this is a cool ass live, so they can show other people the live and stuff like that. Yes, you do music. Yeah, I write music. How you know? You saw some of my songs. I write poems, and I use AI to turn them into songs. I love music. I love it now. It just takes me out of my world for sure. And let me keep going. To my surprise, she received the news better than I expected. After we talked, she simply asked for some time to process everything, and of course, I respected her request. During that time, we experienced the loss of a close friend. Out of respect for what she was dealing with emotionally, I chose not to bring the subject up again because I felt it would have been insensitive. Later, the conversation came up again, but this time the potential father spoke with her directly. He was very gentle and compassionate in his approach. He asked if she would be comfortable taking a DNA test and assured that he didn't want to leave this earth without knowing whether he was her father. The following day, I received the text from my daughter, and it was much different from my first conversation. She said, I'm going to do the test so y'all can leave me alone. These results aren't about me. I feel as if they is more for y'all. It was weird that you had him on the phone so he could speak with me. Once I do the test, you don't have to share the results with me. Now, I find myself facing another dilemma. What I believe will bring clarity and perhaps peace has instead created more tension and heartache than I ever anticipated. My intentions was never to pressure her or hurt her. I only wanted to resolve a question that has existed for nearly 4 decades. At this point, I don't know whether to move forward is the right thing to do, or or is it worth the emotional cost. Um, well, when I did the story, I said it's pros and cons to both of them. I said if you tell it to her, and she have known a certain man to be her father all her life, it was gonna break her heart. It was gonna hurt her a whole lot. But then I said, you know what I'm saying? She deserved to know where she come from. Based off this message that she received, she would have been okay with not knowing ever in life. She would have been okay with the father that she have known to be her daddy her whole life. and you did not already told her that it's a possibility that another man could be her father, and you've actually let him speak with her as well. So you might as well keep going forward with it. I mean, you did not already told him. He did not already talk to her. He did not already asked. She already agreed. I mean, so you might as well continue to go forward with it. Oh, this one of them people I be blocking. But yeah. Hey, you done already you done already told him that, boo. You gotta go ahead and follow through. You gotta go ahead and follow through. Hey, somebody say hey, hi. But I'm gonna go ahead and get in this kitchen, y'all. It's getting kind of late. Thank y'all for kicking it with me. Y'all had the time. I hope y'all had the time. Now I gotta go make some Lucky Charms cookies for my people. And y'all have a good rest of y'all night. I'm up out of here. Hey, look, and I'm finna get ready to leave. Well, thank you for coming in. And I'm finna go. I gotta go bake some cookies for a customer. I've been on for a while. So I'll see y'all tomorrow around the same time, maybe like 6 to 7. It's a little bit early, so we can kick it a little bit longer. All right, y'all. I'm about this joint.